Welcome back to Houston Live. Today I'm joined by a very special 11-year-old mariachi soloist from Humble who recently impressed the judges of NBC's America's Got Talent with a phenomenal audition. You might have seen it, but if you didn't, let's watch a clip. Mariachi! Amazing. You know what? He is no stranger to Houston life, and we are very glad to have him back in our studio today to chat about moving on to the next round of the competition and all the attention he's been getting from his TV experience. Let's welcome back Eduardo Antonio Trevino.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, you just belt out those notes.
Thank you.
It is unbelievable, you know. I mean, when we hear that everybody, I mean, all the judges, they were like, yes, yes, yes. I mean, that must be really amazing. But behind the scenes, I do want to point out that even though you were singing so amazingly, you actually weren't feeling well that day.
So I was not at all. I was so sick a couple days before we went hiking. And I had accidentally not taken care of my voice correctly. And so that caused me to get a cold right before the day of the audition. And so we were planning a song, and you know, we had to back out of that one.
Oh my, oh, so you had to change your song the last minute. Your voice wasn't fully up to scratch. I mean, it sounds absolutely amazing, but for you, wow, were you really, really nervous then going into the audition?
I was, because it wasn't a song that we had practiced a lot, because as I said before, it was a last minute thing. So it's like, so what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? If we mess up, that's less of a chance that we're going through.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
It is.
That is a lot of pressure. What do you think got you through it and got you? You don't seem nervous at all. I mean, when we see you perform, you were just shining up there on stage.
Thank you. Well, you just have to hold yourself together. Make sure to tell yourself that not everything can go your way, but miracles will happen.
Wow. And I think, well, I don't know, a miracle happened, but also you have a whole lot of talent and a lot of experience because you perform in a lot of shows. I mean, when we saw you last year, you had just won the San Antonio Mariachi competition.
Yes, ma'am. So that was the Mariachi Extravaganza, the 28th annual one. I won the elementary middle school category, and back in November.
Wow, and so much has happened since you've last come on. When did you know that you were going to go to America's Got Talent?
So they had gave me the call around July. No, it wasn't July. Around last December, actually.
Wow.
So the last time I came on, around there.
Yeah? Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Who's your favorite judge?
My favorite judge, Sofia Vergara.
Yeah.
I feel like all the men know why.
Yeah, and I agree. I think she's amazing, and I think you are probably one of her favorite competitors. I mean, she probably can't have favorites, but I know she just loved your performance. You can tell.
Thank you.
And so that's really, really exciting. Now, the fun thing was that when you were on TV, the very next day you went back to school. Everyone's back to school now, and you were kind of surprised because walking down the halls, people were recognizing you from TV.
Yes, ma'am. So, in fact, my assistant choir director, she stopped me right before I got into the choir room, and she's like, "Are you Eduardo?" And I looked back, I'm like, "Who are you?"
Oh my! So she must be really happy that you're in. Are you going to be in her choir?
So they separate the choirs by boys and girls because the boys, of course, they hit puberty and then their voices deepen.
Right.
And then the girls, theirs kind of stay the same.
Oh, okay. So different. But wow, your school is lucky to have you singing. But I don't know, you're going to be busy because coming up, of course, you have the live show, September 19. America's Got Talent. We all have to be watching. But yeah, are you excited for that?
Yes, ma'am, definitely am. It's truly a blessing and honor.
Yeah?
To be on there.
Are you nervous already or not nervous? You're not thinking about it just yet?
So we've already kind of rehearsed, and we also have a rehearsal today. So that's going to be fun.
Oh, wow. And what suit are you going to wear? Your charo suit. I love it. You've got a few of these, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am, I do. So for the live shows, I will be wearing, I want to say it's one of my brown ones. Okay. So I have two of them, but one of mine.
Oh my goodness. You know what? You are such an inspiration, and I know that you work very hard behind the scenes.
Thank you so much.
You have a lot of talent. You started singing 3 years old. What message do you have for kids who have a dream and want to go for it? What would you say?
You have a dream, and okay, so if you have a dream, keep chasing for it, and just keep chasing, never stop running for it.
That is amazing. And do you sometimes feel like you're doing it for your grandfather, great-grandfather? He was a singer in the 1920s, wasn't he?
Yes, ma'am. He was a singer in the late 1920s. He sang norteño music, not necessarily mariachi. I picked up mariachi from both sides, kind of.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to Christian mariachi. So that's kind of what got me into mariachi.
Oh my God.
So I'm singing it to, represent my great-grandfather's legacy and also for my culture.
Oh, wow. And you do it so, so well. And we are so honored to have you here on Houston Life. Again,
thank you.
I hope you will always come back and visit us no matter how famous you get, because I think you're just going all the way to the top.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Eduardo, thank you.
Thank you.
So wonderful. And you know what? You can catch America's Got Talent Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here on KPRC2 and streaming on Peacock. And we will be cheering for you, Eduardo. Isn't that right, Lauren and Tessa?
Absolutely.
100%.
I mean, Tessa, 11 years old.
Just so poised and so charismatic and really honoring the culture. And this is the perfect month for that. So I don't set my appointment. I don't have appointment setting for much as far as TV, but I want to see him at the live show. I'm 100. The whole city's behind him.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck. What a cutie pie, too.
Yeah.